Has one of the worst black infant mortality rates in the nation. Now, new funds awarded to the UW School of Medicine and Public Health will be used to try and improve that. UW Health says 4 nonprofit organizations across the state will get the money, which comes from the American Rescue Plan. The programs are expected to reach people in all of Wisconsin's 72 counties. Gunderson Lutheran in La Crosse, as well as Meta House, the Milwaukee Health Department, and Froedtert Hospital, all in Milwaukee, could each receive more than $1 million for their proposals. Each one required collaboration with at least one community partner.